Hello, good evening, my dears. Welcome back to our English class. How are you, my dears? Fine? Okay, very good. In the last class, we learned the story of Cinderella. Do you remember the story? Okay, very good. Before going to the rest of the story, let's rewind the previous class. Listen to me. Once there lived a rich man with his wife and a beautiful daughter. One day his wife fell ill. She felt that she was going to die. So she called her only daughter near her and said, "Dear child, I think I have to part with you. Be good and pious. God will always be with you and will help you." Saying thus, she died. The girl felt very sad and lonely. To add her grief, her father soon married a proud and unkind woman who had two daughters. Both of them were beautiful and fair in appearance. At heart, they were wicked and ugly. There she was made to do all heavy work from morning to night. They considered her as a kitchen maid. Always she spent her time in the cinders. That's why they called her Cinderella. Okay, my dears, now let's move on to the next part of the story. Take your text, page number 43. I'll read it. You listen carefully and you can also read with me. The magic begins. One day, the young prince of the land invited all the young girls of the kingdom to a ball, planning to choose his princess from amongst them. Cinderella's sisters were delighted on hearing this invitation. They selected the best gowns, they dressed their hairs, but they were not taking Cinderella with them. "You can go when beggars hold a ball," they told her. "Comb our hair, brush our shoes, and make our buckles fast. We are going to the princess' ball." When she heard this, Cinderella could not help crying, for she too liked to go to the party. Okay, my dears, did you get the idea of this passage? Oh, it's okay. You don't worry. I'll give the detailed explanation. Listen to me. One day, the young prince of the land invited all the young girls in that kingdom. Children, look at the word kingdom. What does it mean? Yes, a country or a state ruled by a king or a queen. Okay, the prince invited all the young girls to the ball. What do you mean by ball? Ball is a formal party for dancing. Why did the young prince invited the young girls to the ball? Yes, very good. Because he planned to choose his princess among them. By hearing this invitation, Cinderella's stepsisters became very happy. Delight means happy. So, they selected their best gowns and dressed their hairs very well. Here, gown is a long, elegant dress on formal parties. Okay, then what about Cinderella? Did they take her to the ball? No, they didn't take her to the party. And what did they tell her? Yes, you can go when beggars conduct a ball. After that, her stepsisters asked her to comb their hair, brush their shoes, and to make tie buckles in their dress. Children, do you know what is buckle? Yes, it is a piece of metal attached to one end of a belt or a strap. You can see the buckle in this picture. Children, can you imagine what would be the feelings of Cinderella at that time? Yes, very good. Cinderella would feel deeply sad and she would cry because she too liked to go to the party. Okay, my dears, hope you understood this passage well. Let's go to the rest of the passage. I'll read it and you listen to me. She begged her stepmother to take her along. What, you Cinderella? In all your dust and dirt, you want to go to the ball. You have no dress and no shoes. You want to dance? She turned her back to Cinderella and hurriedly set out with her two proud daughters. When Cinderella lost sight of them, she felt very sad. She started crying. Tears rolled down her cheeks. She thought of her own mother. If my mother had been alive, she would have sent me to the ball. Children, please listen to me. I'll give the explanation in detail. Here, Cinderella's stepsisters were getting ready to go to the ball party. Cinderella asked her stepmother to take her along with them. Then, what was the reaction of her stepmother? Yes. Children, look at this sentence in your text. What? You Cinderella, in all your dust and dirt, you want to go to the ball. You have no dress and no shoes. You want to dance? Thereby, they made fun of her. After that, her stepmother quickly set out with her two daughters. Here, set out means went out. When Cinderella looked at them, she felt very sad and she started crying. At that time, Cinderella's mind was filled with the thoughts of her mother. Okay, my dears, hope you understood this passage very well. That's all for today. We will meet in the next class with the rest of the story. Thank you.